Most people wait for the perfect moment to start training, but that moment never comes. There's always an excuse. But the truth is, you don't need a gym and you don't need a fancy setup. You just need to decide that today is gonna be the day you finally take control of your body. This is calisthenics, and in this video, I'm gonna break down to you how anyone can start from zero and achieve real strength and body mastery. Let's get into it. So, what is calisthenics? Well, calisthenics comes from the Greek word kalos, meaning beauty, and sthenics, meaning strength. So, calisthenics is the art of exercising with bodyweight exercises. But it's not just about bodyweight exercises. It's about controlling your body in space. Most people chase heavy weightlifting or the gym and cardio, but calisthenics is much more than just strength and hypertrophy. It also gives you a better sense of balance, joint mobility, and it actually targets muscles that are impossible to target otherwise because they're for stabilizing yourself and for balancing yourself. Many militaries use calisthenics as part of their workout routine. And have you heard of the Greek god physique? Well, ancient Greek soldiers used calisthenics to train. Now, let's look at the things you'll need. You literally just need your body. But if you have a pull-up bar like this one, it's great for doing pulling exercises that are normally not possible to do just with your body weight and gravity. And if you don't have a pull-up bar, you can get resistance bands like this one at a fairly cheap price. They vary in strength and they are a great add-on for your routine. But if you don't have any of that, then just yourself on the floor is more than enough to build real strength and a good physique. So there are 4 main types of movements: ab, push, pull, and leg. For abs, you can do V-ups. For push, you can do push-ups. For pull, pull-ups, and for leg, squats. On the top, you're gonna see simpler versions of that exercise, and on the bottom, harder ones. So here are some errors that I see a lot of beginners make. First is rushing progressions too fast. They can do a few pull-ups, but they're not strong enough to do enough to actually build strength with that. So they need to stick to the easier progression to actually get enough strength to build strength with the next one. The second one is sacrificing form for reps. I get it. You want to have a big PR or you want to see your max amount of reps higher, but if your form sucks, then your reps don't matter then, because more reps is more tiring, but if you make it easier, then you're not actually building strength or muscle for that matter. So it's just a lose-lose situation. Now, another very important one is comparing yourself to other people online. Yes, they may be stronger, but they also may have 2 years more than you. They may have started a decade before you. So it's not a fair comparison, and the only thing it'll do is demotivate you. And the last one is not giving your body time to recover. I won't go into the details of this one as I already made a video about it, and I'll hopefully put it somewhere around here right now if I don't forget in post. So here's a simple full body routine you can do 2 to 3 times per week. First, we'll do 4 sets of push-ups, supersetted with 4 sets of pull-ups. This means we'll alternate a set of each one. Now don't forget rest between each superset, so between each pair of sets. You're gonna do about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes of rest between each one. Then, when you finish all of that, you're gonna do 4 sets of burpees with a 1.5 minute break in between. This will target all your push muscles and your leg ones. So after that, we're gonna do 4 sets of pike push-ups, supersetted with 4 sets of supermans. And then we're gonna do 4 sets of explosive lunges, followed by 15 V-ups, 30 leg raises, 60 Russian twists, and 90 flutter kicks. And then a plank or deadbug for maximum duration until failure. Now, I specifically didn't give you reps for each exercise except the ab ones at the end, because each person is different. Some have more strength than others, so adjust accordingly. And the last ones, you can also adjust them accordingly. You don't have to do 15, 30, 60, and 90. Remember, you should strive for a little more reps each time, not a set amount of reps every workout. Now, listen carefully, because this is where most people fail. They expect instant results, but with calisthenics it's just impossible. You can't ego lift your way to a clean pull-up. It requires consistency. When I first started calisthenics about 1.5 years ago, I couldn't do a lot of pull-ups. Keep in mind, I wasn't a complete beginner because I already had a strength base in doing gymnastics and after karate, but I was practically a beginner to pull-ups because you don't do those movements in those sports. and I could do about 3, and I decided to increase my max. And the way I did it was I had a challenge. Every time I exited the room or entered, I would do a max amount of pull-ups, and by the end of the 3rd week or something like that, I could do like 13, 15 pull-ups and with clean form. And this proves that with just consistency, you can get very far with calisthenics. Now, if you're serious about starting calisthenics, I'd rewatch this video with a notebook and actually take notes. Or better yet, get on the floor right now and do 10 push-ups. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button and comment down below your biggest hurdle with starting calisthenics. And then go watch this video, it's my last one, and it's an absolute banger. And if you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button.